famous monster I want to be.
For those of you who don't know, every week on my Patreon page I give my patrons a chance to vote on which character I'm going to draw for the following video. Usually I'll present them with a theme and a list of options where they can cast their votes and we see what gets the most enthusiasm. For the last voting process, the theme was cult movies, and one of the options was, naturally, Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I was expecting to win in a landslide. To my surprise, and I must admit some secret level of happiness, Rocky Horror didn't get much of a response compared to the other choices. Now, I'll rant about Rocky Horror some other time if it gets voted on, but today we're drawing what I really do consider to be the superior cult musical with a horror theme, Phantom of the Paradise. Why do I like Phantom better than Rocky? First and foremost, because it's actually a great movie. You don't need to be ironic or kitsch when you say you enjoy this film, as you sometimes do with a lot of other cult movies, because, let's face it, there's a lot of really crappy cult movies out there, and they only get popular because of how terrible they are. Not so with this one. Is this a weird movie? Yes. Is it dated? For the most part. Did it bomb when it came out? Sadly, yes. But in spite of all that, there's still a damned good movie at its core, and I think that's what's made it live on for so long in the hearts of fans. What else does it got going for it? Obviously, the music. I am a huge fan of Paul Williams, so much so that it's kinda strange I'm not drawing Swan today. Well, maybe some other time. There's some great numbers in this movie from all different styles and eras of music. Some of them are parodies and some are sincere, but altogether makes for a memorable soundtrack. The other great thing that this movie has going for it is its sense of humor. There's some silly bits here and there, mostly involving beef, but the really great humor here is its satire of showbiz. I said earlier that the movie was dated in places, but in its lampoon of the music business, it's every bit as bitingly clever as it was back in the 70s. Because let's face it, the entertainment industry really is filled with devils wanting you to sell your soul. And then there's the Phantom himself. This design is amazing. I had so much fun drawing it. He's such a great exercise in contradictions that he really is fascinating. Sometimes he's a dork, sometimes he's a kick-ass killer. His music can be sappy and maudlin, and other times it's really beautiful and poetic, whether it's William Finley or Paul Williams singing it. It's not surprising that I could relate to a scary-looking geek, and it wouldn't be too hard to say he could have been a subliminal inspiration for my own comic villain, Scapula. There's a lot of reasons to love this movie, so hopefully you all have some thoughts on it as well. Feel free to share your own stories below. Come on, you can sing it better than any bitch. And we'll see you next time.